Now we'll move on to comments from council members. Do we have any? Irene, please.
I'd just like to remind people that Saturday the 15th is the California Coastal Cleanup Day, and the Beautification Task Force of San Bruno will be having a setup at the Posey Park, which is in front of the fountain on San Mateo Avenue and San Bruno Avenue by the train station. Last time I said it was 10, I'm sorry, it's 9 to 12. We will be there, and we will have all the equipment you need. So I hope you come. Thank you.
Marnie? Down to you and I.
For the sake of not being too repetitive, basically just still wanted to stress what I said last council meeting. I haven't had an opportunity yet to speak to our new city manager about the priority meeting and revenue meetings, and so I just wanted to I'm looking forward to when, hopefully, a schedule of when those meetings would occur, and also I'm interested in a list of the projects that were ongoing that we should be aware of, and have your analysis on what we should be working on. So it comes back to priorities and revenue, how we're going to pay for the things that are important. So just wanted to say that. Thank you.
And it's more projects broad-based, not just like projects of development, but
right.
Correct, yeah. Okay. So for myself, as we know, there are, obviously today is the 17th anniversary of the terrorist attacks that devastated a nation, killed many. But obviously, we are all here. Democracy works. Also, we want to acknowledge, and we're going to adjourn in a few folks in their memory. But before we do that, and also we had our San Bruno pipeline explosion that happened on the 9th, and that was 10 years ago. But on a positive note, before we get into that, I was Sunday at St. John's Church, and that's on North San Anselmo, which marked 100 years being in the city of San Bruno. So they appreciated the visit, the talk, and they said hello to all. Thank you for the proclamation. It was amazing that really it was in June, but they celebrated September because they found from the parish council meeting minutes from 1924 that they held it in September. So hence, therefore, it was in September. But also today, I came to where they had the bocce ball tournament. Great, beautiful day, good turnout, and it was also a dedication and acknowledgement for Coach Ken. Ken, who used to be here at the building attendant, Ken, who coached Pee Wee baseball for decades, who's been a volunteer, very active in all the athletics and on the board since '07. So it was great to see some of the folks that he coached show up today, as well as the tournament, and it was an exciting time, and may I tell you, they take bocce ball very serious here. But with that said, on Sunday there was a remembrance for the 8 that were killed up in the explosion, the San Bruno pipeline. I went to the fire station at 52, who responded first to say hello. Then I went to there where it was a very solemn, but as they wish, acknowledgement. Folks gathered. They took a moment around the same time, 6:15 or so, to be silent and to have the names read. And to remember where they were, the pain that they suffered, the pain that they still suffer, but also acknowledging the change in the neighborhood as far as new children playing, excited for the playground to open. To see, again, this community and those folks that have gone through so much to come together. And the most exciting part of it was, again, yes, a little cold and windy, but it was just the camaraderie and the conversation about that day, but about the future. So I want to always, we must never forget, we must always remember, but we will move forward. And as we will dedicate the park at some point soon, it will just be that. And they are very excited and looking for a festive, enjoyable time when that moment is there and the youth will be playing in those parks. And also, again, as I alluded earlier, it is September the 11th. Our nation went through a lot. Our community went through a lot on the 9th and on the 11th. And so with all that we can, I think in reflection and in honor of those, I would ask that we adjourn in a moment of silence in their honor.